Hey guys, welcome back, and let me just say Happy New Year. This is, I know we're a little bit later on in the month, but this is my first video of the year, and I'm glad to be back. I always take a week or two off around the holiday time just to kind of regroup, spend some time with my family, and that's exactly what we did. Doing a meatloaf today, guys. Wanted to do this outside, but it's been pouring down rain for the last couple days. We've been snowing, and we're inside. We're gonna do this in the Emeril 360, and let's get going, guys. All right, we're gonna get started over here on the skillet at the stove top. I got this about a half of a medium white onion. We're gonna saute these up just to get them softened up a little bit, and about a half of a red bell pepper. We're gonna do the same thing. You don't have to do this, but they might not soften up while it's cooking in the pan, so I try to soften them up a little bit beforehand. And that's all we're doing. I just used about maybe a tablespoon of butter. This might take 5-10 minutes, about all we're gonna do. All right, guys, this has been about roughly 7 or 8 minutes, and it's softened up quite a bit. I'm just gonna get them out of here. We'll let them sit while we start everything else. Alright guys, on to the next step here. Got a small bowl here, about a medium-sized bowl actually. I got a couple eggs. I've gotten in trouble in the past for only using one egg. Not today. I got some breadcrumbs. This is about 3/4 of a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. And about 3/4 of a cup of milk. Just gonna get everything combined here. We're gonna let this chill out. Guys, I will have these in the ingredients and directions down below here. Alright guys, here's where it gets fun and gets messy. Okay, I've got a pound of ground beef. I believe it's 80/20, whatever mixture Porter Road has. This pound of meat here looks a little different. This is what Porter Road carries, and it's called beef versus bacon. It's a 50-50 blend of ground beef and ground bacon, and I cannot wait to taste it in this meatloaf, guys. So let's come in here with our mixed vegetables, onions, and red bell pepper. Remember our mixture of oh, look at there, it's thickened up. Remember our mixture of breadcrumbs, milk, and eggs. Let me get this over here where you can see it. That's gonna go right back in there. See how it thickened up in there? This is about a teaspoon or a little bit more of Italian seasoning. Normally you'd use ketchup. This is about a tablespoon of BBQ sauce. You guessed it, it is Sweet Baby Ray's. Now we just go to town and back, start mixing it up. Alright, I think it's looking pretty good. See if we can't get this into a loaf and get this thing in the Emeril 360. I don't know the best way to do this. We're going to start to form a little loaf right here. We'll finish it in our pan. Alright, I don't know how well this is going to go, guys. This is a new item to my arsenal. Ever seen one of those? I've seen them. I've been wanting one for a while, so I finally took the plunge and bought one. So let's get this off of here. I'm probably going to, I don't know how well that's going to go. There's probably a better way to do that. I don't know how pretty that is, but we're going to go with it. Let's get this thing in the Emeril 360. I am feeling. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see that. I've gone ahead and preset this to 350 degrees. It's on the bake setting. I'm not going to use the fan today. I am going to turn that off. And I'm going to set it for 40 minutes, and then we'll check it at 40 minutes. Alright, we are ready. I will see you in about 40 minutes. Alright, let's see if we can't get this out of here. Check this out. Oh, would you look at that? Looks good enough to eat already. See how close we are in the middle. We've got a little ways to go. Got a little bit of ways to go for sure. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and glaze this and get her back in there, but we're gonna have to cook her probably another 20 or so minutes. This is just some sweet baby Ray's. A lot of people use a ketchup blend. I use a BBQ sauce. Alright, back in the oven. Alright, back in. It's probably reheat a little bit, but I'm going to come back in on the time, and I'm going to set this for 25 minutes and we're going to check it. Not using fan. You know, I might use the fan. This last bit I'm going to use the fan. Alright guys, let's get this thing out of here. We should be done. I'm not gonna lie, this cook has taken quite a bit longer than I anticipated. But almost twice as long as it should have. Would you look at that, guys? It got a little darker on top. That's because I left it in there longer than usual for the with the barbecue sauce on there. So it is black. It smells delicious. I cannot wait to taste this. We need to let this rest for maybe about 10 minutes before we slice into it. Alright guys, would you look at that? Let's slice this up. I'm going to feed my family and then I'll come back and do a taste test with you. Hopefully this thing stays together. So far so good. Mostly staying together. Kinda. That's alright guys. I'll come back and get you a taste test here in just a minute. Alright guys. It's not as pretty as it should be, but I don't care at this point. We're all hungry. Side of green beans Mama whooped up for us. Some mashed taters right there. Alright boys and girls. That is amazing. Very good. I like this preferably on the grill with a little smoke to it, but it turned out great anyway. Emeril 360. I'm going to be honest, this cook took nearly twice as long as I think it should have. So I've had this Emeril 360 for 2 years now. I use it a lot. It's been a beast and I've loved it every second, but I won't be checking some temperatures on this to be quite honest with you. So maybe I'll do a product review here in the next week or so. Anyway, guys, it's delicious. Glad you stuck around with me. And guys, we will see you on the next cook. God bless you folks. Bye-bye.